Hey everybody! We're back with more Pokemon Clover, and we're going to enter the Troll Hole. This is actually pretty neat as an experience. First off, you'll see that it's kind of a gauntlet. Time to pay up. You'll never make me pay. If the government can't, you can't. Merchant Rosenberg has a Chantruth. You'll also notice that his Pokemon are pretty strong. That's actually a pretty fair thing in the Troll Hole. We'll now zip to the end of the battle if he doesn't have any new Pokemon. Jimmy G's is trying to learn Shadow Claw, holy crap. Ooh. Never missing or high crit. I'll take never missing, or not never missing, high crit. Oy vey. This is the Troll Hole. We're good guys, spread our word through this internet. Neat. I'll prove I didn't fart in class that day. Oh yeah. Neckbeard Hans has a Toxiraptor. That's actually a new Pokemon to talk about, and kind of neat. Toxiraptor is, if I remember right, rock and poison type and a really powerful physical sweeper, which means that's pretty... Oh wait, that's right, you're not bug anymore, you're electric and poison. But a pretty powerful physical sweeper. Being rock and poison is kind of neat too. And being kind of like Aerodactyl stats, but lacking the flying type weaknesses and instead gaining an awesome poison typing to capitalize off of that. Not entirely bad. He also has Monstrap. This water dark type is what you get if you evolve your two lures with a water stone. It is a beast on the physical attacking side. However, Monstrap really lacks like anything on the special attacking side, and Intimidate is a good ability, but you'll get better ones. Monstrap is a decent choice though if you're really lacking on physical attackers, and you really want a water type that can complement your entire team. Monstrap also gets access to U-turn, I just want to show that because that is actually huge. No. Okay, it was me, I admit it. I must ask you something. Do you believe that jet fuel can melt steel beams? Legally, I am required to say yes. Theorist W has a Lizakbar. Every time you all ask me why I didn't get things like Egg Bomb on Lizakbar, remember that it only did that much damage to a Pokemon with base 60 defense. He also has Assassin. This is a really powerful black poison and dark type with awesome abilities and coverage. If you remember Oil's Lawn, he evolves from that guy, and that little guy gets super strong for no good reason other than just power. There's a lot of neat things about him, most notably is getting Flare Boost. And that can make him quite the threat, especially on Trick Room teams. If I get demonetized for that, or like the video gets taken down, I'm gonna censor it. My foul stench will make you lose. He's smelly. Neckbeard Ben has an Anonymous. Oh, Farfigtron is trying to learn Retaliate. That's the one where if an ally faints, this move's power increases. Better than Agility, I guess, since we have no guard, and that means that we'll be taking every hit. I guess I wasn't potent enough. I'm afraid to get up in school because I smell so bad. Mood. You have defeated all my minions, guy. But that doesn't matter, for the trainers were here only to shill you into false security. This is Mercha Abraham, and he doesn't seem to know that I am packing a Farfigtron. His Ogre Lord does not scare me. If you're all wondering how easy EV training makes this game, there you go. This Pokemon are 5 levels above Farfigtron. Bad guy. You have beaten the troll hole. Take one of these dark-type Pokemon. You can take Shilling Chantroof or Trolling Ogre Lord. So first we're gonna save. Now usually I always go with Ogre Lord because Ogre Lord is like miles better. It's also notable that Ogre Lord adds in something we don't really have on the team, which is a physical attacker. So for physical attackers, we have Farfigtron and Jimmy G's. Those are our only physical mons. Chantroof, on the other hand, would add a special attacker again, but has the added advantage of jewelry as one of its abilities that we could get. However, when weighing both options, I'm gonna choose Ogre Lord again. You're free to choose Chantroof if you want. You know what I really hate is when we get the wrong ability when we first try. So we finally got an Ogre Lord that I'm happy with. Naive is a pretty decent nature because although you could easily argue with me that Adamant is Ogre Lord's best nature, you haven't seen Ogre Lord's hidden egg move yet. Which I really do want at one point. And it can actually come pretty fast. I can go breed it right now if I wanted to. And you also may be asking, well, what if I don't get an Ogre Lord? What if I get a Chantroof? Or what if it's the opposite? What if you want to get Chantroof, but you got Overlord? Or Ogre Lord? Behold! This mechanic that we have barely used, Wonder Trade. We're going to go actually do a Wonder Trade to show you how it works. I personally recommend building up a party of Pokemon that you really don't need and keeping that Pokemon that you want to trade in your first slot or just replacing your entire party with them. This way you don't replace any of your good Pokemon that you want to keep with your Pokemon that you're going to Wonder Trade. We'll also show you something that the Clover devs might have known about but didn't do anything about, and other things. Hello there. Would you like to make a Wonder Trade? So, here's the thing. We have to save, and second thing is that Wonder Trades change depending on the amount of badges you have. Third thing is that if you chose Ogre Lord, you have it easy. There is one Ogre Lord in the Wonder Trade pool that is very rare. There is 3 Chantroof in the Wonder Trade pool that are all varying rarities. We got Zoloft. If I remember right, because the Wonder Trade pools are all listed out, I will actually just go read his IVs. Zoloft is a Blobos, and all his IVs are 5. He's very common. You'll have to wait 19 more minutes before you can Wonder Trade again. Or, you know, you could just do the speed up mode. As you can maybe hear, the music is really sped up. And, yeah, we just had 3 minutes pass. Like that. So we'll cut back to when we're ready to Wonder Trade again. You know, I got bored when we were sped up, and I realized that if we talked about the info, and as you can see, they did put in badges system, so you couldn't abuse it. We have 4 badges, so we can Wonder Trade every 20 minutes. And having it on only 0 badges lets you Wonder Trade once every hour for 1 badge, 45 minutes for 2 badges, and 30 minutes every 3 badges. 5 badges gets us 15 minutes, 10 minutes for 6 badges. Every 5 minutes we can trade with 7. And having all 8 badges allows us to trade every 2 minutes. Alright, we gotta wait 2 minutes. Oh well. We'll sit back to when I can Wonder Trade, and by that I mean... Oh god, we have to wait 7 seconds. So how was your day today, Chad? I guess we're waiting 7 seconds. Thank God. We were sent over Grounder. Wow, is Grounder bad? We need to talk about how bad. Grounder has 0 special defense and 3 speed. That is how bad he is. This is not even the funniest part, considering the fact that Grounder's highest IV is 23 on attack, I believe. We're gonna keep trading until we get something good to show you, or something just really neat. And while we wait, I'll actually explain how there's the weirdest rarity system in all of, like, gaming, in my opinion. So, to start, you have Common. Common is things like Grounder, and I forget the name of the Blobos we got, but him. Then you have Uncommon. Uncommon is, well, they're less common. They typically can come holding items, and some of them are actually pretty damn good. Then you have Rare. Rare Pokemon are typically, like, actually good. For example, you might get one with a really good nature and really good IVs. There is some that are more notable than others, but we'll get to that if we ever see one. Then you have Super Rare. Super Rare typically means that the Pokemon has at least 3 perfect IVs. When you see a super rare Pokemon, it is literally like seeing a shiny Pokemon. It is really, really good. There is very little super rare Pokemon that I would say are outright bad. Hey, it's Editor Passion here from the future. We messed up. We forgot a rarity. I'm so sorry, everybody. I am an idiot. We forgot all about Ultra Rare, which is the 2nd rarest. I probably forgot about it because honestly, Super Rare and Ultra Rare are pretty close. And it really just exists. Now back to your regular scheduled programming. And then there's the most rare, penis rare. Penis rare typically means that you've been blessed by Jesus himself, because those Pokemon are incredibly rare. Nearly all the penis rare Pokemon are the most busted things on the planet, and typically come with the stats to match. There is some that are obvious jokes, like very obvious jokes, that will definitely not be good. And when you receive them, you'll know you've received them because of their names and some of the things they might have come with. But yeah, getting a penis rare is always a thing to celebrate a bit. Now let's get back to our next Wonder Trade. Well, Vendetta is at least our first rare Pokemon, I will say. That's kind of something in its own right. Not actually a bad trade. That's a new Pokemon for us. Granted that we've, like, seen it in battles. Oops. But we haven't actually caught Horacito. And now we get to see what it's kind of like. Kind of dope, actually. So I looked up what this Pokemon is like, and it has actually perfect speed and attack, which is actually amazing. This actually might be our best Pokemon that we've gotten from Wonder Trade. And it is because it has perfect speed and attack and is a physical attacker of all things. We may breed up Deporty now and actually get something really good out of it. Oh my god, that is actually amazing. Holy crap. One great physical sweeper to another, Macho Mona. Oh my god, if we fix up this guy's nature, which is easy because our Blabos is adamant, then we have a extremely powerful attacker on our hands. Mainly because Bonesaw here has perfect HP, perfect attack, perfect speed. He is actually super rare. I am so happy to receive him because I actually did want a Macho Mona for the party. And now we got one. Oh my lord. You all do not understand, like, the literal panic attack I had when I saw a Bonesaw. Oh my god, we actually got another new Pokemon to talk. Or, well, to us. Like, in our party. I am the Eggman. I've got the master plan. He's actually really good, I think. So I looked him up, and he's got really good special attack. I'll admire that. And I gotta be honest, that ice and fire type and his awesome modest nature, he's not the best thing that we have, actually. I will say that I'm pretty sure Pingus has a really good move to teach. So yeah, that'll be our, like, first Wonder Trade thing, I guess. I actually never checked the nature of this Blabos. It's neutral. And we actually have an item on Deporty, which is weed. Makes sense. So yeah, that'll be our first episode where we kind of just used Wonder Trade. We might do it more off-screen than on-screen because honestly, it's better to see off-screen than it is on-screen since I have to wait a lot. And I cut out all the waiting for you all and just kind of kept in, like, the best reactions and stuff. So, you know, if we ever need to do more Wonder Trading, I'll do that. But I'll make a cut for you. We're gonna Wonder Trade all of these Pokemon until I get something that is not from the Fochun region, just to prove to you that you can. I'm pretty sure, however, that Pingus does count. Or Pengus. Right here, he might count. I'll explain that eventually because it is kind of a complex thing. But we need to get rid of these guys and they're clogging up everything. I'm very happy with our first run though that we got a super rare to show off. Now I just gotta get a penis rare. So to start we got Z-Bob, who is pretty alright. He's 31 speed IVs and 31 attack IVs with adamant nature. If you're looking for a haze mate, this is your guy. Or girl, I guess, in our case. Yeah. That's alright. The only thing to look out for with Z-Bob, in my opinion, is that this boy, or this girl, has no defense. 0 defense IVs means that it will die to anything physical. So we got Cool Spot, and I gotta say, this is sad to me, but Cool Spot might actually be better than Minecraft in terms of IVs, and that just makes me feel bad. Cool Spot doesn't really have much else to talk about though, he's just docile. And a decent platformer. Next up we got Smimnen, or however you say that. And, well, at least we get to see Puppeteer. Otherwise, this guy, well, he doesn't really have much notable about him. Naive is a good nature, I guess, and he's got pretty bad IVs, so if you want to breed him, I guess that isn't bad. We might actually may do that for this next gym. We got the counterpart to Z-Bob. We got Barfy. Barfy is completely useless. That's like the whole joke, I think. The one good thing about Barfy is he's carrying a tiny mushroom, I guess, which is like really handy for the move reeler. Well, we got Van Dash called Token. The joke should be obvious. And I expected it out of 4chan. He's just kind of like nothing really special, to be honest. He's just kind of like standard. From what I'm seeing, this would basically be the same as if I go catch one. And he is holding a very rare berry, so I will take that. That's actually a pretty decent berry. I wish we could grow berries in this game if it didn't break the fucking game. It restores 70 HP, so that's nice. There is nothing notable about this Kangyeon. I just wanted to show you it because it's common and it's a joke about the Colonel, and it sucks because I assume the Colonel can't make food anymore. I'm actually going to try out a new whole thing, so if this works out correctly, and this is not the end of the episode, that means that I will have gone to sleep and you are now watching if this all went correctly. At the end of this, you'll be watching a whole other day where I had to cut out just so we could save time for Wonder Trade. And what a wonderful trade it is. Hey everyone. Yeah, it actually is a whole nother day that we're doing Wonder Trade. And, well, let's just start and we'll trade away some of the Pokemon that we don't really need. Well, we first got Sonicu. There's not much really to say about this one. It just has perfect speed, but not really a speed boosting nature. If you want to breed it, though, I guess that's good. We actually got our first Pokemon that's not from the Fochun region now. We got Psyknot. This ground and dark type is extremely slow and very tanky. Unfortunately, we got it with a jolly nature, so we will actually have to breed it if we want it to be very good. But luckily we got a female one, which means that I can breed some egg moves onto it. And seeing as one of its egg moves that we can currently get is U-turn, I'll happily take that. This thing is actually very nice to get. We got the very rare, or actually I should say super rare, on the list from Hansen. This is a very good Shizuto with actually good stats and a great nature. And I think the funniest part is that it's literally just called on the list for the obvious reason, but it's going to evolve one day and it's going to be even funnier. Well, at least we can read this thing's dex entry if you all want now, I guess. I don't really feel like it though, because it's just kind of a bad Pokemon. This one is not very good. It's just kind of got the same stats as if we got it out in the wild, so not really notable. Well, we got a Walrus, which is another Pokemon that doesn't appear in Fochun. If I have to say anything about Walrus, it's that this is a shockingly good, bulky water type that hits very hard on the physical attacking side. However, I feel bad for saying this. We might not end up using it due to current political climates. Oh, we actually got a Pokemon that does come from the Fochun region, but we actually didn't really get to talk about it. Polyphene. Water grass has a bad nature, but is kind of a neat choice. I think the Flower Shield might not be a move that it learns normally, or Flower Guard might not be a move that it learns normally though, which is kind of neat. So apparently this thing is made to suck really, really bad, along with the other Polyphene that is on Wonder Trade. I'm gonna trade it again, it's so awful. So just when we got rid of the awful Polyphene, we got Soup. Soup's whole joke is it's got 0 IVs and everything, and is completely awful. There is no reason to use Soup. We've come full circle, I see. Well, we got Beats, who's a decent special attacking Square Wrap, if you want to use that. Obama gifted us his only son. So we got a Galavic that's hasty, and he's pretty good, to be honest. Team 1000 here is pretty strong, so we actually might keep him and make him the alternate evolution, because the alternate evolution can come in handy later down the line. We're going to trade away all the rest, and the two that I really don't want to keep because they're not good and I don't want to use one. Yeah. I'm sorry all the fans of Walrus who really want to see like it used, but yeah. Things I probably shouldn't talk about. Wow, we got blessed off the bat with Viper. If you don't like Probos, or if you like your Proboscido, but you're not sure you want to evolve it into a Vanawat, you can try and get this super rare. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, this is a really good Pokemon. The only bad thing is that Illuminate is its ability instead of Levitate. But now it boosts accuracy like Compound Eyes, so that means that Thunder will land more accurately on this thing. Obsolete here is hilariously obsolete, and it's because Timid is the exact opposite nature you want on it, but also because Obsolete's IVs are across the board 10. It's just kind of mid. You can breed it to make it better, but it's honestly easier to just throw it back in. We'll end this off with, we got Current Mood, and honestly, that's just like the funniest thing to me. I also love that it's holding an escape rope. Current Mood, I believe, is actually pretty bad. Trainer tips. Psynaut disguises itself as a signpost to lure in prey. Seriously though, who even reads signs? Polyphene is the best smelling fish in the sea. It uses its sweet scent to attract its prey. Maybe don't think about how that works. These Pokemon are said to provoke optimistic behavior in others. It's very popular among women. The leader of a group of Curicrawls is the one with the best jokes. Those with bad jokes are kicked out. It looks menacing, but it hates battle. If its fake face fails to scale our opponents, it'll cast illusions to do the trick. Hulkin might just blow the whole planet up. Everyone knows Hulkamania is the strongest force in this universe. Oh yeah! Macho Mona fights with intense focus. It uses its disappearing ability to sneak up behind opponents for a surprise punch. Fairy Rock consists of two beings, a magical snake and a rock. It constantly leaks out magic dust. Sylvoin absorbs rock Pokemon to sustain its body. Excess magic is held inside the gem in its torso. Fairy Pokemon idolize them for their gallant nature. Their magic is strong enough to demolish a tank. But what about an Indian elephant? They're led by a leader Ku Clan. Ku Kluks do all the dirty work while the leader finishes off their target. Chizetta is a good companion to people and other Pokemon too. When bitten, its temperature rises to 300 degrees. Long ago, Vandish were imported from another region as slaves. Apparently, they were royals. It bombs caves to force its prey out. If an enemy is too tough, it'll explode as a final attempt to beat them. It explodes with enough power to destroy buildings. If a wild one is seen near a city, it's removed for security reasons. It likes to hang itself from trees at night to scare people. It then follows them around until they cry. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Pokemon Clover. Next time, we'll probably be doing some training, and then we'll go take on the next gym. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you were staying safe. Have a good night, and see you next time.